Oh, we're even on time. Okay, go.
Yeah, it's like 7 o'clock.
Okay.
On the dot.
Oh, it is 7 o'clock exactly.
Yeah. So, who's dying now?
I didn't see it.
It's not me this time.
Yep. Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybelline.
How are you, my friends?
I'm doing good.
It's okay. Take your time. Oh, should I? Oh, you got that.
Go on. Right. This was showing right now. Finally. Oh yeah, we do have. I was like, we got
Gary.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Miss Ashley and
Jack. Wow.
He must have. Oh, it's the hour change.
Oh,
he thinks
that's
it's
right. That's right.
He's like, this is over. I'm going to say, hey guys. Oh crap, this is the beginning.
Fuck, we're just starting. Damn. How was your week?
My week, it was good.
How's your birthday?
It was my birthday.
You ate like 500 pounds of Popeyes.
Okay, so yeah, so let's. Okay, Friday.
I don't know if you want to.
Friday, I had my dad made clam cakes and chowder. That was delish.
Did you get lots of clams that weekend?
Yeah.
Little birthday clam.
It wasn't taken. No. It was special because Grayson was with us, and I keep telling her because she loves.
Oh, so no clam then.
No. I had told her that my parents made the best clam chowder and clam cakes, and she loves that, so she got like the treat. And I had a special cake, a Dragon Ball Z cake.
You gotta think about that.
Yeah, I did. I was like, because now it's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I was like, oh, what am I going to say? When you say Dragon Ball too, and it's like, what?
Okay, you could have said anything.
I could have said anything, and you wouldn't have cared. And then
not that. I just want to.
I will say, I was on Sunday. Well, Saturday we went to Popeyes. I got $77 worth of food. Now, just for everyone to know, I was planning to be like a feast, so it was a lunch dinner. Mm-hmm. So everyone got exactly what they wanted. There was so everyone kind of bought like 2 meals, thinking that you're going to feast all night.
Did you get something sweet with it? Oh, you had cake.
Yes.
Let's see. Well, you gotta get some.
No, I was supposed to make brownies. Also, like my brownies, but the problem was.
Do you make special brownies?
I do.
Bitch, I fucking bake for you all the time. I cook you dinner all the time.
You want brownies? I just didn't think. I like mine really gooey. Like, I make them really. And everyone says, this is really bad. Shannon made. The boss going to be mad at me. She's
not even on.
I know, but trust me, she'll watch this.
No, she won't.
No, she won't. She made brownies one night. We had like a family night watching movies. These things were like, I could have shingled my house with them. They were so hard. They were like, and she's like, I don't know what happened. I said, I'll make them. You don't know how to make brownies? And all of a sudden, I made another family night. Grayson's like, you're in charge of brownies from now on. These are so gooey. They're like, I like them really warm and gooey. And so I like had it just right. She's like, how did you? I'm like, listen, you keep going and checking them. Because she always says, whatever's on the box is like, and then she walks away.
Everyone's different. Yeah. I fucking made, not to derail you, but I made, oh my God, what did I make? Banana bread today. In my oven, I set it for 325.
Right.
And when I went in there, it was like almost 375. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to turn it down. And I turned down too much. Which I turned down to 300.
Right.
And it was like 250. I'm like, what is happening with my fucking oven right now? Please do not shit the bed. Please do not do that.
I know. So I was supposed to make brownies.
It's because I put those stuff in there, isn't it?
But I want to give out a shout out to, and his name tag says Monster. So it's not even his real name.
Okay.
But a shout out guy to Popeyes, the guy Monster. Shannon got a 10-piece nugget. That was, it was 40 pieces in there. And they were all
like placed nicely.
So there was like, if you told me like
maximum amount of room.
It was literally like.
Are you done? You have to be doing that right now.
I got a 20. I got a 6-piece family meal.
What
I
comes in
had
that?
13. Like the French fries, the 2 side dishes, the big thing of biscuits. It's supposed to be breast. It's supposed to be one of each
Oh, okay.
thing in there, more than one of But I had 13 pieces inside, like crammed in there. Grayson got a 5-piece that ended up being 10 to 15. We didn't count. There's so many, and she got the strips. She didn't get the nuggets, so they were like all shoved in there.
Damn.
We got more biscuits. This guy hooked me up. So like I left like, wow, $77 for effing chicken. Like it's not a gourmet meal.
No, it's just not like
it's fast
fantastic chicken in the world.
There's a movie, and I can't think of a movie. Demolition Man, when he gets frozen. Sylvester Stallone gets frozen, and then he gets thawed out in the future. And the big places to go, Taco Bell is like the big fancy place to go, and they spend all this money. I feel like that's what I was doing. Like it was like this 5-star restaurant that was buying $100 worth of food, and you looking at the bag, it didn't look like $100 worth of food
because they hit it.
Well, no, but then when I opened it up, I was like, "Now this was $100. Like this is worth it."
Yeah.
But we ate it all night. And then we had your take it please present. We karaoke all night.
That's right.
I
was like, what did I make you?
No, you. What was it? You had it was a present for what?
I was supposed to go to a kind of like a Yankee swap. They do it a little bit differently,
right?
But I got sick, so.
And then you're like, I was like, what is this? And you're like, oh, it's a present. Open it. And you're like, I'm like,
happy birthday!
You're like, yeah, you were like, do you want that? I was like, I do. I don't know why. You're like, do you even karaoke? I was like, no, but I knew I was having everyone over.
Did you have the one hair that
just swirled I was around? Like, I did this.
Oh, wow. That is just.
And then as I sang, it just came up. No, but in all funniness, we sang until like 1 something in the morning.
Good for you.
I will say,
Did the batteries die first, or did you guys?
Shannon lost. The only thing that was really annoying, they kept shutting off after like a song. They would shut off, like after so long. They would go, and I would go.
It's for Marshalls, dude.
No, I know. It was like, oh, put it back on. Oh, we didn't care. We just after we sang through, like la 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 la, you can hear us again. Like, but I would probably say the last hour or so, maybe a little bit longer. Shannon and Grayson were sitting on the same couch just duetting it or singing country songs I didn't know. So I just
Did you take any videos? Oh no phones. Right?
No, huh? No phones. No phones. That's one thing about family. The weekend we have no phones. And then Sunday I went to a toy store, which that was ridiculous. I was sitting there holding a figure for like $31, and I'm like, there was one I really wanted. Jack knows I really wanted it. It was steel, and they wanted like They wanted $40 for it, and I was just like,
"Is it made out of steel?"
Yeah, that's why I wanted to be like, no. I know I want it, but sometimes wanting things and the price.
Yeah.
And I only and I'm blessed. I was told that I only had so much money to spend. My birthday money, which is nice, but then you I literally went home. Went on the Big Bad Toy Store and found their clearance aisle, if you will.
Yeah.
And I bought 14 figures, and there was some in there that I actually really wanted.
I hate that.
Yeah, it just wasn't worth it. It just there was one. There was a bunch I ended up getting. You go on the Big Bad Toy Store. There's a section. You go on the clearance thing, and then it says 20, 30. Like they have different sections you can click on. I clicked them to the 30 and under. 30 and under. I found a $85 figure. That's why I paid $36 for a $10 gold. Yeah, sometimes sometimes it's too much. It's too much for me. It's it's like I'm tired of getting kind of ripped off. And
what toy store do you normally go to? Oh, Toy Vault.
I went to the Toy Vault, and listen. I found on the toy thing on clearance an $80 toy from an SH figure that I like to collect all those SH figures for $20. $3.
Damn.
I found I knew I'd never see it again though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Isn't that the way it goes? Yeah, because you buy those things because you know you getting them is so
Right,
hard
and
to
that's
get,
why they
and they
jack the
get
price
so
up.
desperate. I found a bunch of figures that I actually did want, and they were $9. You know, just I open up figures. Jack's different. He collects them. He collects them to make money.
Mhm.
I collect them to enjoy them.
Mhm.
So a lot of times they have to kind of weigh out.
Right.
And so I ended up getting 14 figures by the time I was done.
Yeah.
I was very excited about that.
Hi,
It went.
Georgette.
Hello, Mom. It went a long way. So I really will say, because I know the two girls, when we left the toy store, were very upset because I only had one figure in my hand, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to buy this. And the figure I had originally had in my hand, that I wanted, was on my wish list for, it's been almost like a year now. They wanted $35 for it, and we went online and we got it for uh, $12, and the counterpart to it, we got it for $14 instead
Yeah.
of the 35 that at the store. Just
Yeah.
Just not worth it right now.
And that's why the stores are going out of business, because everything.
And I understand why. Yeah, no. What happens is they have rent to pay. They got people to pay. I'm not. I get why. I get why they do it.
And I'm not trying to diss you for that.
No.
Like, you're doing the right thing by going online and doing that. But.
Well, no, it's not. Like, if I want to, I went there to give them business. I want to give them money. If you understand, like, I wanted to go and find everything I ever wanted. Problem is, you go and there's not everything you ever wanted, and the ones things you do find. It's like, for instance, I wanted this good guy and bad guy, and
do
this
they price
one
match? Probably not, right?
No, they're not. And what happens is, the Toy Vault also works in a way as how much they think it's worth.
Mm.
So what happens is they'll buy used toys or toys from you, and they'll, like, for example, Jack will have, like, to say, that gold Batman. He'll sell it now for 40 because he bought it for 36. So then they turn around and sell it for 50. That's how it ends up happening.
Have you been to the little?
Oh, I haven't. Grayson keeps telling me to go with it. Huh?
Did they open recently?
No, that toy store with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles standing out of it. That's been there for quite a while.
I don't know.
I know. Grayson keeps telling me to go.
It's like an old classic store. I think they have like vintage.
Yeah, they keep telling me to go, and I just go like, yeah, but I just
don't go.
I don't know. I just don't stop.
I just saw it the other day because I brought Thomas to
yeah.
They have like a little play place right next to it, and we were waiting to go in there, and I looked over. I'm like, the guy was like setting up stuff or whatever, and I was like, oh, I didn't know.
He constantly changes the two things.
Yeah,
he constantly changes, but yeah, no, it will end up being really. So, like, a lot of things, like, I wanted two of them. Like I said, I wanted the good guy and the bad guy, and then what happened was we went online, and we ended up finding both of them so cheap. It was like, and I still got to. The nice thing was I found them all in both the same place, so I ended up getting like 14 figures from the from the Big Bad Toy Store. So I save on shipping. That's the other thing. I didn't go crazy. Yeah. Oh, we bought two things. I'm sorry, we did buy two things on Prime, which was free shipping anyway. Mm-hmm. So that's where they kill you, is the shipping.
Yeah.
Because it's like $15, and then it's like, well, it's $20 plus ship or whatever.
Or if you spend another $50, you get free shipping. It's like, well, I'd rather just pay the shipping at that rate.
Yeah, well, sometimes we're like,
yeah.
But I've been really good, so I haven't really bought that many figures this year. So this was like my big hoopla.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was great, even though I felt like Grayson came home with some things from the mall. Like more things that I just got new shoes. I did get new sneakers.
So you can walk again?
Yeah, I had those other pair. I had a pair that kind of broke down, and I had them for almost 3 years, so they were breaking down. Got another pair. Shannon had and said, "Oh, I bought these. And I forgot to give Merry Christmas, like a Christmas thing."
Yeah.
And she bought it in 2017. I was like, "Hey, they're brand new. They're black and blue. They look really nice." And I got flat. Shannon calls them Freddy Flintstone feet. Like I got.
Oh yeah.
So I need wide, and she goes, "They're wide." I put them on. Like I was walking on the side, like like half my foot was off, and I thought I couldn't. So she got me new sneakers.
Feel free to.
It's still March. No, okay. Well, yeah, I get it. Yeah, no. Last year I actually.
What'd she say?
Oh, I'm sorry. She said, "Haven't bought many figures this year." It's still March. We're only 3 months this year.
Within the year.
Within the year. I'll be honest. I got really bad. I was spending I started doing like the alcoholic thing, but with toys.
Yeah.
To a point where I was like making money and spending it like telling, "Oh, there's something online, there's something here, there's something there." And Shannon was like, and she finally said to me, "You're not buying stuff for the house. You're not buying plates. You're not, because I always buy a small thing of plates for us to cut up like food on because we have plates." But when you cut up stuff and you don't want to make more dishes to you're like tomatoes and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a cutting board.
Yeah, but I don't want to wash that every single time. So I already have enough things to wash. I'm lazy. So I always
adding to our landfill.
I'm cutting it
That's
out.
the reason why they want to take the land.
Okay, well, let me just tell you, when you make dinner, I see all the plastic things you pull out of containers. I know. I know you're kidding.
But yeah.
I know I got really bad, and Shannon sat down and says, "Enough." And that was last February it was at the beginning of the year because it was the year before that. I was going crazy, and she goes, "You got to stop. What's your problem?
Yeah.
Like what? Like you're not even opening them. Like you're not even. They're just sit. I have so many are just not open because I got.
So yeah.
Like I had to have and
adrenaline.
Yeah, like it was a endorphin rush, and then not enjoying them.
Yeah.
And where I used to enjoy them, and that was the rush for me. And she was like, "This isn't you." And I was like, "You're right." And I stopped cold. I said, "I'm not buying another one." And I spent, I think it was a good 6 months. And then we were out, and I saw something, and she's like, "You can buy some. You just can't spend like $300 a month. Right. Like you got to find a happy spot." And I was like, "No,
find that happy spot."
Huh?
Find that happy spot.
Yeah.
Feel around. See what works.
Yeah. You gotta experiment.
I rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
In my brain, I had to do that really slow because I rubbed off.
He was like, "Tell me about your toy habits. Tell me about your."
How much did you spend?
Now this guy, he sends me maps. Jack sends me maps of all the Walmarts and Targets he hits. Like this guy will drive. He's gone to two states. I mean, now mind you, we live in Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
Right.
Massachusetts
so we go
right there.
Straight
he lives in like Michigan, Ohio. He drives. This guy drives.
Good for you, bud.
Yeah.
Pass.
And people all get mad at him. "Why are you so mad?" I'm like, "This bitch just spent $2,000 just on gas
in one day."
In one day, yeah. He drives them. Him and his son. They go toy shopping.
Good for them.
No, it's awesome though.
It's good for them.
They take pictures, and then his son will have like a Lego, and his son builds all his Legos, all himself. Jack doesn't sit with him. He does it all himself. Builds them. Yeah. Jack.
Jack, how old are you?
He's going on he's going this many years old. Jack, sorry, Jack. She's throwing you right under the bus, brother. But no, it's really nice. And
he's a clown, right?
No, he's not the clown.
He's not the clown.
No, Matt is.
Matt.
No, it's Sack. We forgot.
Sat Max. He's all the way over there.
Son of a bitch.
He's too slow. You can't more.
No. But he does, and I always stick up for him because some of the people get mad, and I'm like, this guy drove around. This guy deserves like
all of them.
Yeah. Like, because this guy searches.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't feel bad. Like when he goes, "Oh, I found one," and I go, "Dude, you deserve like you've been driving all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should."
I do not want to be in a car that long, so good for you. Maybe it's the Islander in me, but
yeah, I know. Well, I like to do it, but then I don't because it is disappointing when you go into each stores. Yeah, after the first time, he asked me to fix the first one 3 times. I made him do it himself, and now he knows how to fix it. Like, yeah. So what happens is he'll play with it, drop it, or something breaks, and then he's like, fix it, and then he decides like, you need to build them. So if something breaks, you can fix it.
Yeah.
I mean, and
makes sense.
I mean, he's only 3 months old too, so no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a good vocabulary.
But this guy, he's gone out shopping, and I always go, hey, you're going to be a toy hunter like that? You deserve it. I'm not going to complain. And if you got the money, that's the other thing. These aren't cheap things. Mm-hmm. Especially, at one time, he was getting figures.
7 years old?
Yeah, he's 7. His son is 7. I was going to say 8, but he's like 7, yeah.
He should be building himself anyways. Get to it.
Get going.
You're never going to learn if you don't do it yourself.
That's right. Hey, that's right. But this guy, we were having, when we first like met up and started talking about figures, he says, if you find this figure around your area, and he's like, I'm like, you better hope I don't, because mine's almost 27, and in his area was like $18 for the figure. I mean, that's what the price difference were.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm over. You don't want me to pay for this. They're going to pay more than if you find it. Mm-hmm. But no, Jack's really awesome like that.
Good.
I got a surprise for Jack. I can't tell. I know. Jack did something. No, Jack did something.
You're mailing that out to him? How nice.
Jack did
I think
something.
he can make his own kids, though.
Jack has been amazing this year and has surprised me for no reasons at all. I didn't ask or anything, so we got something special for him. Mm. So it's not ready yet, but it will be. I just kind of
he's got a couple more strokes and he's good. Then he's got enough to send. Is this perishable?
Can we get some dry ice?
I was
get some dry ice. No,
he's fixed. So
less chunky. Poor Jack's like, ah! Yeah, so
it spills. It's just everywhere.
Gross.
Yay! But yeah, why not share with the
share the wealth? That's what he always says. Share the wealth. And I feel like he always stop almost there. No, that's his motto all the time. Share the wealth, and I can never find anything because these Targets in our area. It's always trashy.
Yeah,
I think I found 2 things or one thing like for him, and I'm like, I gotta get him because I owe him more than he owes me. Like, I gotta get it.
Yeah,
and then so no, we're gonna do something really nice. So I'm very excited about it. So
good.
So Jack, I mean we're not there yet, but just a shout out. Almost there.
Almost.
All right. So our topic tonight. So since we're
almost there.
Yeah. So let's get on to our urban dictionary, like sex dictionary.
Well, I have some that are just like slang.
Okay. Slang.
Actually, hold on.
Okay. Hold on.
Rewind. So I was watching TikTok.
Okay.
Obviously.
What a surprise.
And I saw one where.
Take your time. I appreciate it. Like it slow. Long and slow. Take your time. There's no rush. We'll get to that destination sooner or later. Tonight.
So I was watching TikTok and they looked up random words on Urban Dictionary. Mm-hmm. So I
picked up that. All right. Yeah. So,
but then it led to
Did you go down the rabbit hole? Like,
yeah, so I went to
what's this word?
I went to sex words or whatever.
Right.
But let's start with the other ones. Some of them, so people can just put anything in this, by the way. So it's kind of like Wikipedia.
Okay.
So somebody put Mount Hope High School.
Okay, which is the high school over here, yes.
Yes. A school full of fake fucks that don't care about a single person but themselves. Michelle King doesn't know how to run the school. If you think you can tell someone something, you're wrong because 15 people will know within 10 minutes. If you want a relationship, you're better off long distance if you want a best friend to fuck him too. Nothing in that school is safe. I'm transferring? Transferring. Stay safe, hoes.
Spot on.
Yeah.
No. The new principal. Now, I don't know how you want to take this. You can take it for whatever it's worth. So this is an opinion. This is something that I've seen, which is fact. Mm-hmm. And now how you take it is your opinion. The principal that was there before was a very artsy type of like arts and
for the arts.
For the arts.
Yeah.
Band, like those type of things. No, I know. Yeah. Like when my daughter first started going and my two stepkids, it reminded me of like your dad type of like the big band that, you know, they wanted to do more. There's literally 3 kids playing football. I mean, there's like no football team. They are so bad. This new principal is all about sports, so they're cutting everything. So right now there is a whatever side you're on. If you're on the sports,
I don't mind the sports. We just need to find like a happy medium.
But there isn't.
I know, but we just need to.
Now you and I graduated from a pure sports team. Mm-hmm. Now we had no arts. We had arts, but they wouldn't spend the money. Right. Now see, you and I are different because in my day, every boy was on the football team. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like every kid I knew was a football player or wanted to be a football player and just stood there. Like, do you even play? No, but I'm on a football team. I get a jacket and I look cool.
Right.
And your day, I seem like there's more people in the band because there were like 3 kids in our band. Mm-hmm. I know there was.
Yeah.
No, really. I bet you there was 50.
Band's gotten smaller now that after COVID and stuff.
Like 50 or 60 kids in band in my day.
In yours, yeah.
Like, I used to sit with them. There wasn't enough kids. There wasn't enough to...
Yeah. It's kind of...
Their school, they take up the whole bleachers. Like, we have to have a, like, designated spot. Not them.
Yeah.
Because the band is so big. And that was your day, too. Wasn't the band big in your day, too? Because I remember your dad being in charge... Your mom and dad, let's be fair, was in charge of the band. Mm-hmm. And... So what they're saying is like kind of really spot on because this lady doesn't listen to anyone. And it's very weird because that school is so artsy. Mm-hmm. Like everyone oozes it. And then it's like, oh, we're going to make this into a football team. I'm like, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Did you want to win any of them? Because it's not going to happen.
They haven't won one. They haven't won. Like this year they have. The last football year, I think they won 1 game maybe. Mm-hmm. I mean, they had nobody. I felt bad. I actually felt like, I was sitting there going, wow, I know it's not Portsmouth where we went to school. And I was just kind of like, oh my God, this is so weird. And Shannon's like, why? I'm like, in my day, like half these kids would be out here, not walking around. Because I kept seeing cool kids, if you will. And I'm like, why aren't you out there? Mm-hmm. It was like only the losers played football. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Like you just get that impression.
Interesting.
It was real weird.
That's weird.
It really was. I bet you if you sat with me, you would have been like, what is going on? Like band people like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, why are so many people talking to the band? These are the geeks. Like, those are the cool kids. Yeah. And it was the opposite. It was like...
Interesting. I'm here for that.
Yeah. No, I wasn't hating. Yeah. It just felt different.
Yeah. What do you think guap means? Do you know what guap means?
Guap?
Guap.
Guap. No, not a clue.
G-U-A-P.
Not a clue.
Guap. A word to describe when a person specifically is smelling very bad.
Oh, like a BO type of like, no.
Someone's guapping bad, dude.
Guapping bad. Okay. I feel like we had these words too, but they weren't these words. Like we had, I feel like every generation, like we had the cold, like we were the first people like cool. Why is it cold? No, it's wicked hot. What do you mean? Is it hot? No, it's hot and cool. Mm. Or bad? Well, is it really that bad? That was a thing I remember as a kid saying bad all the time. That was good, and it was bad.
Yeah.
No.
Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Ready. This is bad, guys. I can already feel it.
Fartscalating.
Nope. No.
Fartscalating.
Oh, fartscalating? Is that what... I don't know.
No, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Is that when you're escaping down there? Like when your farts?
The act of farting in the face of a person behind you while riding up an escalator or walking up a flight of stairs.
Oh, that used to be crop dusting in my day. You just fart while you're walking by someone. What's that smell? Be like,
taste it. My mouth is open.
And you just kept walking like.
Yeah. Limpy pirate. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, is that a SpongeBob?
That's Patchy.
I think he's kind of limpy.
After blowing a load in the girl's eye, left or right.
Oh, right, okay.
Can't do both.
Can't do
Your
both.
choice.
Your choice.
But it has to be left
Dealer's
or
choice.
right.
Dealer's choice.
Jacker's choice.
Jack's choice.
There you go, Jackie Pig.
Jack's like, hey, go to
He's
his
writing them down.
He's like, hey, I learned something today.
You guys want to do honey, do you want to do the Limpy Pirate?
She's like, sure. That stinks.
Okay, so after blowing a load in girl's eye, left or right, your choice, the girl will reach up and cover her eye in shock.
Right.
When she stands up, kick her shin, and when she reaches her foot back and hold it, thus performing the limping action.
Oh, okay. Oh, you better run. Wow.
And that would be the last time you ever have sex with that woman.
Yeah, because I can't see anybody who would want that.
She can't see either.
Well, I think I already think it's a talent already to do that. To be able to to be like, okay, hold on. Like change positions or whatever. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, see, I will admit, I'm not one, because I know every time you watch something that's like he's doing it, I'm like, dude, I'm not doing anything. Like that's not the point.
Do it. That's her turn.
Like when I'm alone, that's what I'm doing.
That's when Jill comes to play. Leave Jill at home.
Yeah, like we have someone. I'm not like
exactly. Same way.
It always seems to be like, oh well, so I did. I'm like, how did you do that? Oh yeah, so I started. I was like, no, why are you? No, like I don't want to touch me. I'm with someone. I'm touching me when there's no one there.
Right. All right, dude faced.
Dude face?
Yep.
I don't have a clue.
There's 3 things for this one.
Oh no, we need notes on this one.
Number 1.
He's got the drooly face. He's got 3 of them, so he wants all 3.
Okay. Number 1.
Number 1.
Dave. Number 2. Getting towed up from the flow up.
What? Getting towed up? For the float up, okay.
From the flow up.
So, okay, so you're ready to pop, right? Is that what that means?
Number 3.
Okay. I love when she can't read them.
Getting so drunk that your face looks droopy. You also look through people when you talk to them.
Oh, I do that sober
sometimes. I look at the first 2.
I know.
Doesn't even make sense. I know. That's why I included it. Number 1, Dave. Dave does this all the time. Dave is the equivalent to dude face.
Yes.
His picture's actually here now.
I feel like this is something I did many years ago in my drinking days. It's like, dude, yeah, great.
Slurping on the bean.
Is that when you're getting it waxed?
I'd be stripping the bean.
Dad's off.
Dad's been off.
He just found out it wasn't the end. So okay.
Slurping on the bean.
Oh, slurping. Okay.
Yeah, slurping.
Okay. Do you have to make the slurping noise? Like, do you have to be like over exaggerate, or it's just natural slurping?
Natural slurping.
Okay. Because there is a
What
difference.
do you think it is?
Huh?
What do you think we're talking about? I need to know. I
I hope it deals with the female blowjob.
Chugging down some delicious coffee. Sad. Disappointing.
Yeah, that is disappointing.
That's like getting...
Sipping... What? So slurping the bean.
Yeah. Chugging down some coffee.
Nope.
Spunk muzzle.
Definitely don't want to do that now.
I will never be calling my coffee that. Spunk muzzle. Any ideas?
I'm going with condom.
That would actually be perfect.
Yeah, would it be, right?
A facial cum shot which covers mostly the mouth.
Again.
I would say jizz muzzle, but over spunk.
But I feel like every generation.
Okay.
I was watching something, an old video. I'm saying a really old video, and it was like that 1960 type of movie type of, you can tell the difference. And they use the word jizz. Put a jizz of mayonnaise on. And now I need to know and I forgot to look this up.
Was this the fucking video?
And I
feel like, or have we had this conversation?
I feel like I keep saying I need to look this up. Speaking of, that was jizz like an actual word? Because everything's a word.
Looking first.
Well, yeah. No, but
the chicken or the egg. The egg jizz first.
No, but I feel like I need to know, is that a proper word? Like gay was a proper word before it became gay, how we know it now.
I'm sure it was.
I just feel like everything was a proper word.
Yeah.
And I keep saying I'm going to look it up, and then I magically never Google it, because there's so many things I'll go, I need to Google it.
Just a mayonnaise is kind of similar to it.
For me it is.
A man.
Yeah, A's. Yeah.
Anyways, anal fist bump?
Anal fist pump?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bump.
Oh, is that when you're in bed and you're like, you roll over and your ass touch and you're like, night, honey?
So close. Actually, it's very close. Ready?
Ready.
When you're sharing a woman with a friend.
Oh, okay.
One is fisting anally and the other in the pussy. When they meet inside, they give each other a fist bump.
Wow.
Pass.
Yeah, I need to pass all of that. Here's my thing about fisting. Because now we're going to talk about this now.
It has to be after
you. Do you know what? Yeah. No. I just feel like I'm never this big.
Yeah.
I'm never this big.
This is a big holiday.
I feel like you ever seen that meme or GIF there with John Travolta doing this?
Yeah.
Looking around.
Be you. That'd be your dick.
I just feel like that'd be literally me inside her going, I'm supposed to fist this now? I don't know. I just feel like
that just doesn't seem like it would.
I get women. I get every woman's different, and I get every man's different, and I respect it, right? And I get if that's the way you need to get there, you can get there. But instantly, I just feel like, besides my hand and my forearm and my shoulder, what else do you need on me? Because I don't feel like I need to be here.
Amen. And I've always said that.
Because if you need this, there's nothing else on me.
In a cow, go in there sometimes.
Yeah. I've actually seen a vet do that with a horse. Have to go in, and that's a horse. And I'm like, if there's a woman that you need to do that, you don't need me. I'm the wrong guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's not me.
That's not me. That's not me. Yeah. And then afterwards, imagine getting her there, and then you're like, it's your turn. I'd be like,
your mouth.
I'm first
to be here because that's all I'm gonna get.
I think that's the only.
Or the other hole.
Better strap. Jack says, better strap a rope to the board in case you fall in. Yeah. I need
a black hole.
No, actually, I need the breadcrumbs to get out. Hello. No, and I'm not making fun. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I
not yucking somebody's yum, but I'm yucking that yum.
But at the same time, I'm like, there's nothing on my body that's like this except this. Mm-hmm. So if this needs to get you here, this is not going to get.
Yeah.
This is a waste of time here.
Yeah.
You need to find somebody else. And it might definitely ain't me. Yeah, like
Pooh Handy.
Oh no. No. Pooh Handy.
You know what it is?
I don't want to know what it is.
When you're taking a shit and getting a hand job. Very similar to a bumpkin.
See, this is another thing. I heard this on a comedy act.
I feel like it would just...
There was a guy who asked his girlfriend while he was taking a shit to give him a blowjob. Like, that's the last thing I want when I'm in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. Like, that's when I...
Yeah, I don't even want you in there.
SpongeBob.
All right, I'm out.
All right, bye, Jack. Have a good one, brother. Yeah, but I am... you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That's the last place that I want to get hard.
Yeah. Because I'm not aroused at all sitting on that toilet.
No.
Passed.
No.
Pass.
And then I'm taking a shit on top of it? No.
Right.
I just, no.
Right.
Like, I need to focus on taking the shit. Like, I need to push.
You're holding on for your life already.
I'm pushing.
Right.
Like, or, you're doing what you do.
Yeah.
And the last thing I need is to be hard and be like, I have a hard enough time when someone's like, I really need to talk to you. And I always seem to have that wife or girl that sits on the tub and you're on the toilet. So I was talking and you're just like, this isn't.
This can't wait like 5 minutes.
This can't wait.
I swear I'll be out.
Yeah, like I'm not living in here. I swear to God. I know I got a soft, nah.
I was talking about the fisted girl.
Oh, the fisted girl. Oh, sorry, Jack. Sorry, I got you. Sorry, I got lost. I don't know. It's just the last place I want.
Jack, how do you feel about the poo?
This is a real shitty joke.
Right. All right, now we're into the 29 of the most disturbing Urban Dictionary entries.
I want to know who came up with these. Like, does the first guy who does this, does he ask his friends if they all do it? They all agree, and then they decide to name it? Think about that.
Know.
You and I just got grossed out. Imagine one of your friends are like, hey, you ever get eaten out while you're doing a poop? Like, you'd be like... I
would not want to be the one eating out.
I don't want to be the one being eaten out.
Right. Because if you had to pick one...
If you have to pick one, I'm out. I'm just like, this is too much.
I'm in the toilet.
All of it. I'm in the shower curtain. That's about it. I'm like, what the? I literally would be like, okay, this is too far. Like, if my friend, or any of these things you've told me, friend came and told me, dude, you ever get like wicked hard when you're taking a shit? No, never happened. You're like, and then you're like, hey, honey, want to come here and give me a nod job? Nope, not happening. And he goes, let me ask my other friends. No, I'd be instantly like, okay, I'm not telling nobody. Like, if I was even into
do this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have to have names for it.
I don't know.
And then that one person's like, let's name this. So that means they go online and they go into like Facebook. They go into the community.
No, you're done. You're done.
Me too. I love that. Wait.
Okay, you get him. Knob job? What did I walk into? Oh, buddy, you walked into something wild.
Hey, guess what? We got a new mascot for our
podcast.
For our podcast.
He's only been featured once.
And guess what his name is?
Fat Mexton. Totally awesome.
Totally awesome.
All right, so now, Matt, you just walked into 29 of the most disturbing Urban Dictionary entries.
Yes, get ready.
Number 1, Charizarding. I know you know what this means.
Yes.
We talked about it.
I know.
But I'm just sharing with the rest of the class.
No, go ahead, share.
When you light a girl's pubes on fire, put it out with your jizz, then flap your arms and say, you don't have enough badges to train me.
So, here's my question. Do you have to light them right when you know you're about to finish? Because if you wait...
Wait, so do you have like a lighter in your hand as you
do it? So look on match.
Also, you can't do it that often, right?
Right, because then it has to go back.
Right.
Oh, the smell from the burnt hair?
Oh, that would turn me off just to smell burnt hair. Because I don't know if you've ever smelled burnt hair. Yeah, because your salon that reeks. And then have put your jizz on it. That probably reeks even worse.
I feel like it wouldn't put it out that.
Yeah. What happens if it did? What happens if you're not a big load guy?
Yeah.
What was it?
And also, like, how good is your aim when you're jacking off? Is your aim
and again, it's the thing is, are you doing it? Because I'm not jerking myself off for this.
I hope that.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Is she just?
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I have no desire. Fire crush. I have this. No. See, I have this rule. If I'm with someone, I'm not touching myself. That's your job. I mean, I might
help a little.
A little bit. I'm not saying.
But I'm not doing it all by myself.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to. She'd be like, oh, I'm just laying here. Like, you're burnt up.
Yeah.
Jesus, that just sounds. It just sounds like something some Pokemon kid would do.
I did ask Kelsey if she would do it with me, and she said no. So.
Well, you just had it waxed, so I can imagine that.
Yeah, that's true.
What? Shooting powder. Having shooting powder,
I guess you can't.
I'm fixed, man. I don't have no choice.
I guess you're the woman in that circumstance.
I gotta tell you something. If I had to do something like that, I wouldn't have to mess around for a long time. I would have to make sure I was like built up, because not every pop is full. You know, you got to make sure you got like 3 days
hydrated.
3 days. You got 3 days worth.
So you just have to go to the weekend.
Yeah. Just gotta get and be like, on Sunday, I'm running.
This thing won't stay down. Smell pussy and just be done.
Just light yourself on fire right now. How does this happen? Rug burn.
What did he say before?
Date night. Oh, date at the burn ward after. Yeah, because she'd be all burnt up. This sounds like somebody
was drunk.
Oh my gosh! Wait, real quick.
Okay.
So when we're at the toy store, we walk by some statues of anime girls, and Grayson goes, "Why are they so unproportioned? I mean, look at their boobs, and then look at their. That's not even realistic." I said, "Those are for the boys who never," or I said, "boys that are like 30 or 40 that have never even looked at a girl, like, or have not. Those are what they think are real."
Right.
And she looked at me, and I said, "That's why I have none of those, because I know what real women feel like."
Right. Dirty Chewbacca.
Is that when you get a little something caught in your throat and you're like...
Nope. It's when a girl is deep-throating you. You pinch her nipples right as you come.
Okay.
Her scream paired with the warm liquid and dig in her throat will produce a sound similar to Chewbacca's growl. You're trying that this weekend.
My problem is that I've had some girlfriends who like their nipples, so I don't think they scream like that. They like them pinched right when they climax. So.
Well, you gotta pinch them like hard.
Yeah, pinch them hard. They like them hard.
I don't know what to tell you. What did it say?
No,
you're currently unexpected.
Yeah. It says, Matt. No, they're talking about lighting a girl's pubes on fire, and then put them out with your jizz. Yeah, I know. He knows. He knows what he's talking about. He's talking about the rug, like her pubes being a rug, like Dick the 1970. Chicken? What?
Dick chicken?
Dick chicken.
What do you think that is? Wild guess.
Gobble gobble. I don't. No clue.
A game played by two presumably straight males, where they each. Okay, well, it's kind of blurry, so it's kind of hurting my eyes. Where each player pulls out his penis and stares at one another. The one whose penis moves first is declared the loser, and thus ridiculed and called a gay for a minimum of 2 hours.
This is like that. I feel like every generation has some stupid game like this.
Oh yeah.
You know, in my day, you know what the football players used to do, which is like every guy in the freaking school would come up to you and hit you in the crotch. And then when you bent over because you went like that, there would be some guy behind you to shove something in your, like your finger up your ass. And you'd be like that. And if you didn't flinch enough, you liked it. And then you had to hear for the rest of the week. I'm like, dude, I had my balls in my throat. How can I flinch? Like, I feel like every generation has some stupid thing to make you gay. And it's like, The best thing I ever heard was one of my friends, and I'm trying to think who it was, and I'm drawing a blank. Did it and said, "Can you do it again?" And they were like, "What?" And he's not. He wasn't gay, but he's like, "Can you do it again?" And they were like, "What?" And he's like, bent over again. He's like, "Do it again." And then instantly, no one wanted to do it. I was like, "Oh, I'm doing that next time." Like, I'm like, "You're not even gay. Like, you have a girlfriend." He's like, "Yeah, but that's what they want. But your chaps, so just give them what they want."
He's being pegged now.
Hey, if that's what he's into, man, and she's
you.
doing it, hey, God bless the guy. I can't, though. That hurts. That's too sensitive. Okay. I can't do it.
Okay.
Can't do it. It's so disappointing. Because people say, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to be gay? I'm like, dude, if it makes you come harder and it's your G-spot, why wouldn't you want that?
Maybe you just need something a little smaller first.
I just, no. No.
You gotta open up.
Like, I just, like, no.
You gotta relax.
I'm not.
Cough for me?
Why are you so excited? She like comes off the wall. It's smaller. No, but I always just think if it gets you there, why does everyone make a big deal out of it?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, like if a girl is sleeping with you,
because we need something.
It's something like who cares if it gets you to Happy Land? If she blew in your ear, what would be the big deal? Like I always just think, who cares?
Yeah.
Like I used to know, I dated a girl who used to have breast orgasms. If you played with her breast too much, she would actually have orgasm. And I remember someone was like, "Oh, that's lame." I'm like, "Why?"
That's pretty cool.
Wherever, if it's this, and it makes her finish, who cares?
Yeah. Amen. Everyone should finish.
Isn't that the goal? Is to get finished like the most greatest way? I don't know. I must be old-fashioned.
I don't think so. That's my goal.
Yeah. I don't do the feet thing though.
Pass on feet.
Yeah, me too.
I have to do it for a living. Nah, okay.
Oh, you were like, oh shit! I knew you saw it in my eyes. I was like, oh. I was like, ding ding. What do you do for a living?
Alligator fuck pals.
Alligator fuck pals. Is that when your jaws don't close? Or
a daring sexual maneuver.
Okay. It's daring.
One person bites the neck of the other, locks their arms and legs down, and goes into a death roll, all while maintaining insertion. Like downshifting a car. That's what this said.
This is that's the Goofy Geek Extra Dark. Go on.
Cough.
Death row. I don't know. See, this is way too much for me. Because I don't know about you.
You need to stay inside.
Okay, I'm going to do the whole straight guy thing. Like I don't know how it is to be gay. Like, but I don't know if any of you guys ever tried the whole, hey, I'll try to stay in while we change positions. That is like the most hardest.
That seems like
it's
terrible.
not even. It's like you get a foot go flying by you, or like get punched in the nose. Like it's never, like smooth. Like you always have to. Like it's never.
You have to adjust.
Yeah, that's why the podcast doesn't have any sponsors. Like I'm serious. Like I rolled off the bed because we were like getting so frisky, and I just didn't know where I was, and I rolled and just went whoosh, and then she
off the bed too.
Literally spent 20 minutes laughing at me because I had fallen off the bed, and I like my legs are up, my dick is up.
I
I'm
smacked
like
my head against the wall, so
me
we
too.
had to take breath.
Yeah, and it's like the hottest moment is now like done.
Yeah,
done.
We got back to it, but we needed a minute.
Well. She needed more than a minute. I was like, oh, come on. She's like, I don't know. That was just so funny. And you're like, okay, come on. Let's get back into focus. You're like, we're not getting back to focus, are we? No. That's like your leg, and then your dick was like here, and you were like, and I'm like.
At least it wasn't your dick against the wall.
I did the fold. I did the fold, like where it was like, so it was like, I had to dodge it, No, but it's not. It's never easy, so I don't know how death roll. I don't know where the fuck are you doing this at?
I have no idea.
I'm off the bed already. Like I'm like, forget it.
Yeah, down on the ground.
fell off the bed, broke his dick, wore the dick, split for 6 weeks.
God damn.
Yeah, I was with him. I was trying to say her, but Matt called me out. He changed my bandage every week.
You had to wait 6 weeks to have sex. Huh?
Or did you wait even hard for 6 weeks?
No, it was in the split. You just jammed the whole thing in there?
Doc, take away the pain, leave the swelling.
Oh my god! I think that's gonna be the title.
Okay, I'm gonna tell something.
Oh no!
I have a funny story to tell you guys.
Okay.
This is.
We'll probably have to do it
my mom. Well, Mom, sorry, you might want to close your ear for this.
Is she still around?
I don't know.
I don't think she is.
Okay, guys. I have this thing. I don't finish with oral sex. So I had this girl who was determined to be my first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she did it so much and so hard that the tip of my penis swelled so bad, like a hickey type of all over it, that for a week I couldn't get. I never shrunk. I stayed, and it was hurting because it basically stayed swollen for about a week.
Woof.
No joke.
Woof.
And I was trying. Now I wasn't.
Did you have to ice it?
I tried. I had to go to work too, and I was in my.
You just had a banana.
I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, "This is the worst pain," and then I just couldn't. Because the head was so swollen because she just focused on one area.
So sorry.
And I was young, thank God, because I think about it. Look, my palms are sweating because I remember how much pain it was.
Oh
but at the moment,
how'd you piss like that?
Oh, well, you can still piss, but it was.
I know, but did it
it just wouldn't go back down. It just stayed swollen, and I just was like, and it just would. And I know this is funny, but it would throb. Constant, it would just not stop. But at the moment, I didn't even know because it felt so good. I was like, wow, I've never had this done. This is really, and she's really going. I was like, wow. And I was like, and she's like, I'm going to. You're not leaving this house until we do. And, I lost track of time.
Why are you not here? Are not there still? Oh, you're
supposed to see a doctor after 4 hours. A week later. No, yeah. Well, I was in my 20s. There's no way I was going to the doctor. There's no, because
that's embarrassing.
I was in my 20s and I knew, you're talking about
At
90s.
what point did you realize it was fucked?
To be honest with you, when we were, all of a sudden I realized, I don't have very good time perception. So most people's bedrooms don't always have clocks everywhere, if that makes sense. And I remember being like, okay, we've been doing this for a long time, and I kept trying to change to do something else. And she was like, no, you're gonna finish. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, that's not bad. What am I not gonna complain about it? But I actually got to a point where I was getting nervous. I kept checking myself because I went numb. And I didn't, but I was hard as a rock, but I was not feeling I was hard as a rock. And I was like, okay, we really need to stop because it's not even feeling good anymore. Mm-hmm. And she said, whatever. And she's like, okay, you won, type of deal. Not you won, but, and she was really disappointed. And I pulled up my pants, zipped up. And I remember driving home wow, I'm still excited.
You stick it in her?
No, because she was determined that's all we were going to do. Oh. Because that was her goal. We had been messing around. We were boyfriend, girlfriend. So it's not like it's and so I was like, well, all right. And when I went numb, I kind of was like, we just need to stop because I got nervous about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
On the way home, I'm still feeling pressure on my jeans at the time. And I'm like, okay, I'm uncomfortable. And I was like, and I went home and I was like, okay, I still feel uncomfortable. I pulled out and I was all red. It was all swollen. The whole head was just
Did you leave like right after that, or did you leave
a little bit after? I mean, I didn't run out the door.
So what's the girl's name?
And
it was Matt, wasn't it?
No, that's why he wants to know he's jealous. He only got the bed falling off. This one, and yeah, no, but it was bad, and I was like, okay. The only thing that kept happening was when I iced it at night, it would go down a little bit, and then when that happened was working at the shop, it would get like really warm, and so the heat would make it swell again, and then
you sound like ice packs in your pants.
Why are you pissing yourself? I'm like, oh, it's ice melting. And then I forgot, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to give it to like 3 days. And if I didn't get, each day it got better, but never enough. And then finally it like went down. And I was like, because it was going down, but it was slowly, like, like slowly. And I'm like, come on, just go back. I just, oh my gosh. Because then being so hard, like the rubbing on things, like on your, because I wore shorts to work all the time, and when you're kind of like
sticking out the bottom.
I went out and bought, I actually bought tighty whities at the time to try to, keep it from moving. Yeah. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
So bad. And she was mad because I wouldn't go up for the whole week because I was too embarrassed to be like, you broke me. She go, what happened now? Because I was 20. Now I'd be like, bitch, you broke me. Yeah. like I can't even function.
So what'd you tell her? You said?
I was like, because we didn't live that close together. Like she lived, I'm trying to think exactly where she lived. But I know it was about half, 15 minutes away from me. And it was always a half hour.
Half hour.
Like on the highway. It was a highway drive.
Okay.
But it wasn't like close. Heck, it went down when you put an ice pack on it. You got it in all winter. No, it was rough. I mean, as much as it was fun to get there, the numbness scared me. And then I didn't.
Could you imagine she kept going?
Huh?
Could you imagine if she kept going?
I don't know.
You would have no dick.
I probably would have fallen off.
She would have sucked it right off.
She would have been. Because and the big thing was she just kept going around and just sucking like certain parts of it like a straw. And you're just like, oh, that feels good. Yeah, that's hot. Oh, yeah. And the next freaking thing. And I'm like, oh no. I fucked up. He knew he fucked up when.
On this episode, how fucked up is it fucked up?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
It was. I just remember being very nervous and not telling anyone.
Yeah.
And then after the week, by the weekend, I was pretty much normal. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you want to hang out? I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you're not really? And I was just like, and then I was like, please. Because then I was afraid it wasn't going to work. Because I hadn't even touched. I didn't even want to even get excited. And then it was like, fine. It was just like, I just got a giant hickey. That's basically what I got. And it was just, oh, God.
That's horrific.
She was a horse. God bless her.
You want to do like one more?
I cannot believe I just told everyone.
Okay.
It's the truth.
You're
that's what, hey.
Nobody watches anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's my problem. I know who no one watches.
Missouri flamethrower.
Missouri flamethrower. Jesus. I got cream for that,
This is actually your dick.
It wasn't burning. That's a problem.
When a man ejaculates onto a plate and heats it in the microwave until burning hot, when he throws the scalding hot semen on his waiting woman's face, causing her severe burns.
That's not even...
That sounds terrible.
Why would you even want that? Like, why would you want to hurt your girlfriend like that? Or your lover? Like, why... That's that stuff that some girl would say to you and you go, no.
Yeah.
You're like...
Oh my God, there's a bunch of Missouri ones.
Are there?
Missouri.
What's a mudslide?
One male has...
Oh, no!
Have a girl sit with the back against the headboard. Man straddles her while she sucks his dick. Male then shits down her chest while she fingers the shit into herself.
Oh, so that's... Why would you...
Missouri's weird, huh?
It's all too much. Like, who... I just want to know See, again, I know everyone has different things, but who thinks this is hot? Can you? No, I'm being dead serious. Wait a minute. Stop
Okay.
for 1 second. Can you imagine meeting someone?
No.
And then
No.
they're like, hey, let's go hang out. And then you're like, yeah, cool. And then all of a sudden she's like, no one is perfect.
What did Ashley say?
Oh, Ashley says, one of these days I'm just going to legally change my name to no one. I love you, Ashley. No, that's why I said.
That's just going to be her name on Facebook.
I love Ashley. Did you imagine going to someone's house and she's like, I want to try something? And of course, you being like anyone, sure, I love you. We've been together for a little while, like, and then they pull out that type of shit. I'd be like, whoa. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do because that's a breaker right there.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, think about it. Think if, like, I know she's not. Imagine if your wife was into some crazy shit like that. And you'd be like, how much do you love her? Yeah, I know. Because I know how much you love your wife. So I go, where would be that line of going,
I love you, but we're going to stick to I'd rather be vanilla with you. I don't want to try
missionary, and that's it. We're gay. That's fine.
That's fine. Figure it out,
Oh, my God. Because I can't imagine this shit. I can't. I know we're going to do the next podcast on this, but
Can I just gunfire these three Missouri
ones? Bang them out.
Don't say bang them out. I used to work with a dude.
Go ahead.
That had a glass top. I can't remember.
Glass top coffee table that someone. Oh yes, very similar. He would lay under it and watch her shit on it. See, okay, all right. That's still gross, but it's not on you. So maybe that's a little more like I could do that for someone I love.
As long as I don't have to touch it.
No, yeah, because it's on the table, and you just take the glass, pop it out, and just put it outside and spray it down. Like, I'm not into that. That wouldn't turn me on. I'd just be like,
I guess I'll watch.
Yeah, but if that turned on my loved one, maybe I could do that one.
Then
but
you
that
pop in the shower, and then we can do some first.
Oh, that's the other one. I've had a girlfriend say, go pee on me, but I was like, yeah, okay, in the shower. Because you're washing it right off.
And then how hot she was.
Yeah, see, that's always because if someone's really hot, you just be like, yeah, like the one girl, that real hot girl's like, I like when guys. I was like, yeah, in the shower. I've had some girls ask some weird things. I'm like, I can't do that. I've had to say no. I had one girl ask me to pee in her, and I was like, no, I can't do that. You know how hard it is? And she's like, well, my last, like, not
is
the last.
Is it hard to pee while you're hard?
Yeah, I was like, who did that? Who peed when they were hard? Like, you were like mid thing, and then like, oh, I have to go pee, and he's like, yeah, just right now, bro. And that's what she said. This guy just said pee, and I'd probably be finger paint with it or something. Okay, too far. No, not far enough. But I don't know. I just there's something.
That's Missouri.
Here's my question: the guy who peed in the girl, right? I said, "Where were you?" She's like, "Well, we're in his bed, so I didn't care." But like now, you got to sleep in a fucking bed that's all full of piss. Your piss? No way. Screw that.
Pass.
Like, I was like, "Oh, did you have top?" Like, no. I was like, "That's gross." That's gross.
That's
See,
in your mattress.
I'm not even thinking about how excited. I'm thinking about what I got to deal afterwards.
Yeah.
Because now I got to what? How do you
post-nut brain?
Like, listen, we all get the wet spot, and that's kind of like okay. Like that's only like a little spot. And if you're a squirter, then I get like a little something. But it's not when you're pissing. You're pissing. Like if you know you're a squirter, there's towels.
Yeah.
But if you're pissing, no towel. There's not enough fucking towels for that because that's a lot of fluid. That's too much. Too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
I'm just too lazy for that. You know how much laundry I'd have to do after that?
And then your bed is like filled with that now.
Right. And now it's going to start to stink. Oh, that smell!
Oh my god! It's going to smell like a fucking old people.
Oh!
Bring new meanings to piss on.
Yeah, see, I can't. See, these are the things I get whatever. Like, I get like, you want to do that in the shower? Then I'm game for the shower. I lost my virginity. Aww! He had a squirter at his first time.
Wow. Good for you. You hit the right spot. Congrats.
That I knew a girl that was. Luckily, she told me. I did the towel thing, and that was okay. But I put under the sheets. So then, when it was time to be done, you just grabbed everything and just threw it right in the water. The towels, the sheets. I took off the blanket though, because I had a comforter, and I didn't want it to get on the comforter. Yeah, that's a bitch to wash.
Yeah, and it takes years to dry.
I know. So I was like, I was a little more prepared for that. I wasn't prepared what was going to happen because I hadn't experienced it yet.
Yeah.
And when it did, I was just like, oh, okay. But then, the novelty, it's like, then I think to myself.
Back in my day, we didn't have free internet.
Porn magazine. Yeah, no, I didn't know. I didn't when. I only know because she said she did it, and I said, "What is that?" And she said she's like she told me she's like a man. She actually physically comes, and I went, "Oh," and I just put towels down, like thinking that I actually thought it was going to be like, come, like men come.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was just going to be so liquidy. I prepared for the worst. I prepared for the worst, and then I was like, well, if I put everything, then nothing will happen. Then when it was like a fountain, I was like,
eye protection.
I'm gonna get pink eye.
My Kamash is on.
Too much.
All right, we'll say the rest.
All right, we're gonna say next. Yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't know. Like, I had no clue, but I didn't want to shame her either. I wanted to because I don't like to shame people.
Yeah,
like people have their little things. Like when the girl said, I was like in the shower maybe. Because then I think like, well, there's water running. I can get clean. What is going to stink in the shower as soon as you wash down the shower? Like it's the shower.
Yeah.
Do you pee in the shower?
I do pee in the shower.
I pee in the shower, but it has to be on the drain. Or do you?
Yeah.
Like I cannot not pee in the drain.
Yeah.
Like you don't pee the other way. No, that's just weird.
That?
I know people that do that. They're like, who cares? I'm like, oh, one person told me, oh, well, it has.
I don't pee in the shower when Kelsey's with me though.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I do. I'd say, excuse me. And I do the switch, and then I pee right there, and then I switch back.
I usually don't have to pee when she's in there.
Oh, because when you're in sexy mode, there's no peeing. Like, isn't that kind of like shut, like a little valve?
Shuts it off.
Yeah. I'm serious, though, because when...
Maybe.
R. Kelly me? No, yeah, I don't... That's too much. When you're in bed and someone's like peeing all over you like a freaking fire hose, that's...
Yeah, pass.
No. Shower, maybe. If they're into that. But I'm not into that. So it's like, that'd be the last thing I ask.
Yeah.
That'd be the last thing I ask.
Yeah. I don't know, I just don't want to pee on her. And I don't want her peeing on me either.
But if she was into that, that would be
then she needs to bring that up.
Yeah, but if she was like, hey, can you pee in the shower? I'd be like, yes. Because then, you can clean it up. Yeah. In the bed, I'd be like, fuck no.
One door closes, another opens.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, yeah, we got to go because it's about that time.
It's about that time.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Thursday or next Tuesday on YouTube unless we got kicked off.
I love that we do Thursdays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, so we can say see you next Tuesday and Thursday.
Woo-hoo! Bye, guys.